term Alma College just really brings an entire kaleidoscope of different things to mind. Everything from the beauty of the campus and the buildings to being able to work when we had one of the first MRs that was available for undergrad students in the country. And being able to go in on Friday night to work on my experiments in biochem before I headed out to have a social life and all of those things. I mean, it's just this continuous whirl. I actually was able to complete 2 majors while I was at Alma, both biochemistry and English. And they really helped me feel like a whole person and inspired me that way. So I was able through biochemistry to really dive deep into some of the science, the mechanisms of disease for humans. I was able to design a thesis looking for breast cancer genes before we knew what some of the major genes were. I was also able to balance that with the English literature and thinking about the social context in which we develop, interpersonal interactions and all of those kinds of things in a very rich and multicultural way. I'm a general internist or physician, and that's about 30% of what I do now is clinical, but really most of what I do is teaching and administration within the medical school. I think that was also really inspired by my time here and some of the leadership roles that I had. While I get to work in the hospital and in the clinic space, supervising residents, taking care of patients, some of my patients I've had for 20 plus years at this point, that's a really wonderful and fulfilling part of what I do. But then stepping back and thinking about how we're creating curricula, how we're making sure that we are building a long-lasting impact on students into the future who can then go out and help to improve the health and well-being of people across the state, the country, and even the world. I came here smart but pretty naive, pretty soft-spoken overall, and by interacting with all of the faculty and certainly with my friends across the college, I was able to really develop into an adult. I think it's just really important to be a whole person and to develop all these different aspects of yourself and to also acknowledge that in your patients and your students as you're moving forward.